Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world, and today we're going to revisit the distributive law. I say revisit because we actually looked at this with just numbers at the start of term 1. So the distributive law concerns cases where you have, say, a letter or a number outside of a bracket. So let's say we have something like A outside of B plus C. Now, BODMAS tells us that if we wanted to get a numerical answer, we'd have to do the brackets first. We'd have to do the addition first. But here, we're not coming up with an answer, like a number, like 20. We're expanding the brackets. So we're coming up with an expression without brackets. So they call it the distributive law because whatever is outside the brackets, you distribute to everything that's inside the brackets. Okay? Now also notice that because no operation's written between the A and the brackets, here it's times, okay? So the distributive law can be stated like this. So A outside of B plus C, distribute the A to the B, and you get just A times B, and we usually write that as AB. Then you distribute the A to the C, and you get AC. Now, because there was a plus in the middle of the brackets, we put a plus here. So A outside of B plus C is AB plus AC. Let's do a few more. So let's say we have 6 outside of Z plus 3. So we distribute the 6 to the Z, and we get 6Z. And then distribute the 6 to the 3. And 6 times 3 is 18, and we put the plus in the middle. Okay? Let's say we had something like T outside of S minus 3, okay? Same thing, so T and S, so we multiply them together, we get ST. Then, because there's a minus sign in the middle of brackets, I'm going to put a minus sign here, okay? So we put the same sign as was in the brackets, so ST minus, and then T times 3 is just 3T. Okay, nice and easy, isn't it? So you know that it works, but now I want to explain to you why it works like this. So this picture here shows you why the distributive law works. So let's look at the left-hand side. So we've got 2 blue ones, 2 blue blocks up here, and then we've got 4 yellow blocks, okay? So we have 3 rows or 3 groups of these 2 blue plus the 4 yellow ones. So we've got 2 blocks plus 4 blocks in each row. So there are 3 groups of this, and remember groups of means multiply. So there's one group of 2 plus 4 blocks, another group of 2 plus 4 blocks, and another group. So that's why we have 3 groups of 2 plus 4. So 3 times 2 plus 4. But as you can see, on the right-hand side of the equal sign, there are the same number of blue blocks, the same number of yellow blocks, and the same number of blocks overall. So that's why we have an equal sign. So that's exactly the same as 3 lots of 2 blue blocks plus 3 lots of 4 yellow blocks, okay? I'll draw a rectangle to try and show this a bit better. Okay, so let's look at the rectangle here. Okay, now if I want to find the area of the whole rectangle, this whole big shape, so it's got a width here of A, and its length is B plus C. But what I need to do is I need to add the B and the C together first, okay, because this length here is B plus C. Whatever length I have, whatever the answer that is, I multiply by A. But we also know that this big rectangle is made up of 2 smaller rectangles. So the area of the big rectangle is this area plus this area. Okay, so the red area is simply A times B. Okay, the black area is simply, so it's got width A, length C, it's just A times C. Okay, so I've just shown you using a rectangle why A outside of B plus C is AB plus AC. Notice I've just distributed the A to the B and to the C, okay? So that's why the distributive law works. So please ask if you have any questions. Other than that, this has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.